Hello, I'm Lori Alvarez, and I welcome you to Real Estate with Soul, the podcast. This is where I will share my story, knowledge, wisdom, and the legacy in real estate, and my family, all boldly wrapped up in one with you. So let's get started. Nolan, let me see my phone, please. I won't touch anything, don't worry. I just need a couple of things off there. So, hey, it's Lori Alvarez. Yep, it's just me today. AIM is off doing childcare stuff because we know she has babies, right? And that's just part of the life that she lives. I don't have babies anymore. Mine are all grown up because if you didn't know, this past weekend was my 48th birthday. So, we're going to talk a little bit about that. There's a couple of things that I was reading today and thinking about. So let's start with some economic news because I love one of my favorite lenders that I work with sent this out to me today. And I thought this was great information for you all as we shift into another season, right? Literally shift into another season, right? So today marks the unofficial last day of summer, right? It is because everyone treats Labor Day weekend as like the last weekend to wear white. It's the last weekend to celebrate and have fun out behind the barbecue and do all that great stuff. And did you know it's also my birthday weekend? Always, 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 always has. And traditionally, I've always went back to school around this time too when I was a young girl. Yes, thank you, Nolan. And always took my boys back to school during this time, so it's just like it's so interesting. So this morning I was reading, right? I was reading a fantastic book. I just picked it up, just started it. If you haven't listened to it, I'm a big reader. I love reading. I will listen to it and I will also download and just read, which is what I'm reading today, the 5 a.m. Club. Are you a member of it? Do you subscribe to the 5 a.m. Club? Nolan, do you subscribe to the 5 a.m. Club?
No, I don't know what that is.
That is the truth. That's my 18-year-old. You're still 18, right, Nolan?
Yeah.
Okay, my
I'll be turning
18-year-old
19
son.
in November.
He turns 19 in like 2 months. My 18-year-old son would not get up at 5 a.m. He would not. And I rarely got up at 4 a.m., to be completely honest. Then the pandemic hit. The pandemic hit. And it changed my world. Did it do it for you? Because it did really, I wasn't expecting it to have such a huge impact on me, and yet it did, right? So I love this. It says, do not live as if you have 10,000 years left. Your fate hangs over you. While you are still living, while you still exist on this earth, strive to become a genuinely great person. Marcus Aurelius, he's a Roman emperor. And I read that in my book this morning as I was pulling that together. And I thought, gosh, that's so interesting because that's truly how I've been living my life since the pandemic hit. So let's get real. Okay, pandemic hit, and I was like, oh, I can't go to the gym. Oh, I can't go do this. Oh, I can't go to an office. I can't do this. And I had all these can't do. And I don't work well with can't do's. If you're, we're my parents, you know that. I was always like, can't do. Of course I can. Why can't I? So pandemic was super challenging for me. For probably the first 6 months, I put on a good 25 pounds. What else did I do? I lost my motivation to get up at 4 a.m. So I started getting up around 7. I started doing stuff that I normally wouldn't do. And then the world started to wake up a little bit for me. And things just became a little more exciting for me. I was like, I can do this differently. I don't have to do this in fear. I can choose to live in my faith. I can choose to get up and get out there and follow the rules and yet still go experience life the way I like to experience life. Because let's be real, I'm not a stay at home kind of chick. I'm not a stay at home kind of like do it all at home and hang out at home. I love my house. I love the home that my husband and I and my sons have created, the space that we're in. I love it. Right? It's messy, it's lived in, it's alive, it's smelly, it feels great, and I need to be out in the world. Wouldn't you agree, Nolan?
Yeah, you're always moving around.
My voicemail, if you call me, my voicemail says, "I'm on the go, so if you need an appointment, book it on our website." It really does say that. So here I am, 48 this past weekend. It's pretty cool. I'm 48 this past weekend. I have 4 awesome sons. I love them. I have an amazing husband that would tell you he's 7 months younger than me. And we get up every day, the 2 of us, and we do our thing differently and yet very much the same, right? We get up and we rock and roll. We do our stuff. We make it happen. And so I've slowly been striving to get back to the 5 a.m. club, as they say in this book. The 5, I've slowly been striving. And I'm pulling my sons along with me because I want to see them succeed and I want to see them get up at 5 a.m. too. Nolan is like, no, mom, I'm the 9 p.m. club. Right, Nolan?
Yeah, I'll stick to 9.
So, with that said, things are changing again. Things are changing. We've got the unofficial end of summer. We've got all kinds of economic stuff that's happening in the world, right? 3 federal programs expired today. 3 federal pandemic programs expired. Pandemic unemployment assistance went away. Pandemic emergency unemployment compensation went away. And the federal pandemic unemployment compensation, it's estimated that 7.5 million Americans will lose their unemployment benefits. Another 3 million will no longer receive that extra 300 bucks or so per month, right? And they will likely add more individuals out there searching for jobs, which will hopefully fill up the 10 million job openings that we have out there, right? All these opportunities in these positions and all these changes are happening right now, in this very moment, in the midst of a Delta variant. Right? This Delta variant is getting crazy. It's going out there and people are like, I don't know. I don't know. I read so many things today on why people are afraid to go back to work, why people are afraid to go into the world. All very valid reasons, right? Their immune systems are compromised. They have very reasonable reasons. And everything is changing. Everything is. And I was just thinking this morning as I woke up, I'm healthy, I'm strong, I'm happy, I'm super fit. I love conquering my day. I get up every day, almost every day, 6 days a week. I get up and box. On top of that, 7 days a week, I do go to the gym. I am a regular fitness person. And so this whole closing down the gyms and all of that was really challenging for me because I really, my mornings thrived off that. I'd get up and be excited about the day. I'd hit the gym and my trainers would get me stoked and motivated and excited and strengthened, and I'd feel stronger and more empowered to take on the challenges of my day. I would 100% feel healthier and better mindset wise, energy wise. And this morning when I woke up, I was like, oh, I didn't take my rest day yesterday. So maybe I'm not going to go to the gym today. Maybe I need to give my body a rest. And do you know that every day that I get up, I think that and then I go, oh, no way. What if the government closes the gym again? What if the government shuts down all of this stuff again because of this Delta variant that's out there? What if today was my last day? I know, huh? What if? It's just the truth. And instead, I said, no, you know what? I'm going to get up. I'm going to go. I feel great. And I felt fantastic after my workout. I felt strong. I felt like I could take on the day. I got new boxing gloves. They're so awesome. They're these pretty rose gold and they're now 12 ounces instead of 10 ounces. And they're challenging to get on and they're challenging to use and they feel great. And when I say I box, believe me, I don't hit anyone. I only hit an aqua punching bag or a heavy bag. That's it. I couldn't imagine hitting another soul or anyone hitting me. And yet the world can do that to us, right? All of these federal opportunities going away that so many people were relying on. There's so much out there that could just say, boom, here's a punch in the face. Your world just changed. Your world just changed. So, what do you choose to do? How do you choose to move it forward? How do you step into it? Well, I'm stepping into my 48th year saying, yeah, I love it. I'm excited. I can't wait to overcome and conquer. I can't wait to be stronger for the things that challenge me because the challenges are out there, right? And yet, if you stay focused on them and you stay in that place of, oh, I just can't do it, right? I just can't do it. I can't save up enough money to buy a house, or I can't, like, I just can't even keep a job long enough to buy for a house, to save and buy for a house. I mean, I'm just trying to pay the bills. Well, yeah. I mean, if we stay there, if we stay in that spot where we're totally just focusing on what we can't do rather than focusing on our faith and what we can move forward, stepping out of the fear that the world has brought on us. I mean, it's the truth. Our government has put us in fear. Our friends and family are all sitting in fear. I mean, the world around us, even businesses, are operating out of fear right now. And I choose to step into faith. I choose to trust that I'm going to get up and I'm going to take advantage of every opportunity that's put before me that will challenge me to be a better person. So many people go, oh, nope, I'm not going to do it. It just got really hard. And so I don't think it's for me. I don't think I should do it. I just lost all my unemployment opportunities, right? I just lost the extra money that I had. I just lost the opportunity of a job. I'm looking at the unemployment stats for California. In January, we were at 9%, and now we're down to 7.6% according to the Bureau of Labor of Stats, right? So that's pretty exciting because that means that the opportunity for unemployment's going away. And then I was looking at the state unemployment stats altogether, and I was like, wow, there's some areas that unemployment's only at 2.6%. So your opportunity is out there, guys. You just got to step into it. You got to be willing to make the change to move it forward. You got to be uncomfortable. That's the hardest part. And so many people say, I'm not going to do uncomfortable because uncomfortable means that it's not faith filled. It's not what I'm supposed to do. No, uncomfortable means we're growing. Life is changing. Things are different. Like this last 2 years, things are different. I am so thankful and grateful for the last 2 years of this pandemic because I have made so many new relationships. So many new things have changed in my life. I've changed gyms. I've made new friends. I've brought new people into my life. I just thrive on new opportunities. And I've leaned in to my loyal, faithful friends and family. I found comfort there as well. And I've changed my daily life. The routine of life is so different. I do things just completely different now. And things are still changing with this Delta variant and the COVID vaccine and to do it or not to do it and all the questions that are around it. And where are you in all of it? Where are you? Are you uncertain? Are you fearful? Are you afraid to move forward? Or are you stepping back into your faith? Are you giving up the anxiety and stress of the unknown and working with what you do know, which is you have a beautiful, beautifully lit, hot day here in California. Super hot. Oh my gosh, it was like 106 this weekend, and I was driving around with the top down. What was I thinking? And I'm so thrilled to have the opportunity to just get out there and be exhausted, be knocked down. As my, let's see, my trainer over at Rumble Boxing, big shout out for Rumble Boxing over in West Hollywood. That's where we go all the time. Big shout out for them because my Rumble Boxing coach over there, she's got this move, right, that she calls the coffin punch. And I was like, "Ooh, that sounds just terrible." And it was exactly that. Like, it's literally like, "Okay, you just got knocked down. You just got knocked down. How quick are you gonna choose to get up and do it again?" And I was like, "Oh, this bottom better move. I better hustle. Because if I stay down there too long, well, it's just gonna get tougher and it's gonna get harder." I mean, look at our world. Look at the things that are happening. You can stay down there and you can look around and you can focus on all the homeless that's out there and the miserable things that are happening in the world. Or you can jump up and you can say, I'm gonna shoot for the heavens so that I can live amongst the stars. And it's not gonna be easy, Oh, no, not easy at all when you jump up and do that because it takes real effort, especially for this lady to get up off the ground when I just been knocked down on my back. It takes effort. I had to hurry up and jump up and then get ready for the next challenge that comes your way, that comes my way. They come daily, and we decide how we're going to respond to them. We decide who are we going to surround ourselves with? What opportunities are we going to have? And are we going to lean into them? Or are we going to pull away because we're scared or it's uncomfortable or it doesn't make sense? So, no, surround yourself with opportunities that allow for you to learn. Keep it super simple. I mean, next week we have Justin Brown on. I'm super stoked to have him, right? He's going to be on. He's one of our other preferred lenders that we work with. And he's going to talk about all the different types of loan options and the opportunities to qualify, right? Love that. I love that because we bring people alongside us to help you guys move forward with educated decisions. This past weekend, I sat down with a family and he's deciding, well, what realtor should I hire? And I was sitting there thinking, like, oh, well, you're going to hire me. And he's still deciding. That's his decision. And I trust that the Lord will place me with exactly who I'm supposed to be with. But he made me really think how I'm adding and making a difference in the world. How I share this podcast with you all every week to help to educate you, to help you to grow in your knowledge of buying, selling, and investing in real estate, to encourage you to live a life of legacy, to leave behind something more than just you, to make a difference. I share my faith-filled values with you. And that's exciting to me that I choose to get up every day and give and help make this place a better place. And I'm going to encourage you to also do it in your own way, whatever it be, however it be, right? Just whatever feels great to you. No, it's not easy. I have to block out every week. I have to block out this time. And to be honest, it's pretty stressful because especially when I come off a Monday holiday, Monday's covered with giving all my clients their updates on their escrows and their updates on their files. And all my sellers want to know what happened over the weekend. And there's a lot of work to be done on Mondays. And it flows right into Tuesday because we honor the Monday holiday. And so giving this time up takes away from so much other. And I value it. I value you all as my listeners. I value you all as you're growing in your real estate investing knowledge. Your personal growth. Just your personal growth matters to me because mine does. I encourage you to get ready to step into this next season. Because, oh boy, here comes the fall. And oh no, this Delta variant might be worse. And it may, I don't know. We just don't know. You can follow all the stats and you can do the research that you do. And we wonder what's right and what's not. Or you can just trust to get up every day and live your day faithfully filled to the best of your ability, and to know that tomorrow may just bring something completely different. Hey, next week, when we're expecting Justin to come on, he might not. It might be something completely different because life changes. That's the exciting thing about it. In real estate, that's exciting for me. I'm not a huge fan of routine, and yet I am because I love to know that every day I routinely get up and live my life to the best of my ability with the most accurate information that I have at that time. And I'm thankful and grateful for it. And I love surrounding myself and reaching out to other people and finding out what their thoughts are on things that I'm personally struggling with. Because believe me, there's lots of stuff that I'm like, whoo, I don't know. Should I do this? Should I do that? Oh, I don't know. So I surround myself with people who are wise to help me make decisions that make good sense for me. And of course, there's the Almighty. I pray. I'm thankful. I'm grateful for his direction because it really makes the difference for me. So I'm going to encourage you as well to find your place of faith, your place of peace. Don't stress over what might be, what if, what about, oh, I don't know. Let all of that go. I had that happen this weekend. One of my clients, she was like, oh, I don't know. I don't know which one to pick. I don't know. I said, you know what? We don't even know yet if we really have this. So let's just focus on the things that we do have. That is what you do. Stay grateful and focused and faith filled and just move forward, even when life knocks you down and it gets uncomfortable. Doors are going to close, they're meant to. So you just figure out where you're going next. And in the meantime, let us help you make that real estate move. We appreciate you.